So imagine this. It's Black Friday 2026. It's 6:59 a.m. in the morning, and while you're asleep, your personal AI is fast at work. It's already figured out what you want. Maybe a new iPhone 17. It sort of checked your wish list, looked for coupons online, compared prices across many stores, and at precisely 7 a.m., it clicks buy now. Unfortunately, millions of AIs across the world do the exact same thing at the exact same time. Servers crash, prices spike, and somehow no one gets the phone. Now, this is a glimpse of a world that we're heading to, a digital stampede. And it's not just in e commerce, but it's a digital stampede that's coming in to all aspects of our life and society. So we've spent many years trying to make AI agents super smart. We've taught them how to read, how to write, how to generate code, how to compose music, and even shop for us. What we haven't taught them is how to work well with each other. This is a failure of coordination and not technology. So AI agents today can communicate, but they cannot coordinate. And when we'll have millions of these uncoordinated agents, each servicing their own goals with no regard to the rest of us, we'll see these dynamics where traffic jams happen, or markets strike, or systems crash. So at MIT, we started thinking about this problem. Can we build systems and engineer large AI systems that learn to coordinate and not just communicate, so that we can have more holistic, orchestrated systems that don't collide and work efficiently? Solving this requires an entirely new way to think about AI, one that operates at the level of populations and not individuals. We need systems that can model millions of agents, not one, not thousand, but millions, and capture billions of interactions they have amongst each other. And then we can learn how they can adapt and work with each other. Now, this is a hard problem. And over the last 4 years at MIT, we've spent a lot of time to invent an entirely new class of models called large population models that allow us to solve this problem. So large population models are like an entirely new paradigm of AI research that allow us to simulate millions of interacting agents with their own individual incentives, behaviors, preferences, and goals, and capture billions of interactions that may happen around the world. And then we use these LPMs to figure out how agents can coordinate with each other, and then design mechanisms to measure how this coordination turns chaos into order. Iceberg is our platform that allows us to deploy LPMs at scale so that enterprises and governments can start to use them for real world problems around the globe. For instance, let's go back to your Black Friday sale, but now in the world of Iceberg. Here, the agents don't act alone. They coordinate not just with each other, but also with us. Behind the scenes, they balance demands and supplies just like a yin and yang, but can they actually manage your order? So we wanted to figure it out. So we got a bunch of agents to come together and run a small business for a month. Retailers, wholesalers, a distributor, and a factory owner. Each AI only reacts to orders from its immediate neighbors, while we, the humans, run the game. We set what does success look like, what each agent can and cannot do. When these AI agents work alone, uncoordinated, there is chaos all over. There is like supply shortages, prices spike. Basically, the business runs into losses. However, when the agents learn to coordinate with each other, everything changes. Orders spread out, prices stabilize. The agents learn to share with each other what they are thinking, they predict demands of others, and anticipate behaviors and preferences of all other agents and humans around. They don't just outperform a network of uncoordinated AI agents, they also start to outperform humans that did not use the AI. This turns coordination from chaos into order, and it doesn't just make the individual AI smarter, it makes the entire system more efficient. And this isn't a reality of just one supply chain. The ability of humans and AI teams to coordinate with each other will fundamentally change all aspects of society and economy. It'll reshape how we commute, how we work, how we learn, or even how we buy products online. And what we need right now is a compass to navigate this emerging AI economy. Can we figure out how does human AI coordination translate to real measurable value across the economy? So we wanted to figure it out. So we decided to scale it up. We built a nation of AIs We recreated the entire US workforce, having a nation of 150 million AI agents doing over 30,000 skills across thousands of jobs across the entire US workforce. Here is a picture of me at the Oak Ridge National Labs. It's Frontier supercomputer. It is one of the world's fastest supercomputers right here in the US. And this is where the Iceberg sandbox runs. This sandbox allows us to simulate millions of scenarios and billions of interactions across agents doing a wide range of tasks as individuals, as teams, in partnership with humans, accessing their software development, cognitive, and physical capabilities to recreate the entire US workforce in a sandbox. And the results are pretty interesting. What we realize is that a lot of the current AI that seems to be really popular, AI doing stuff in software, is just a tip of the iceberg. If we take the exact same agents, but just give them this extra ability to coordinate with each other, they create 5 times larger value, which is distributed across all aspects of economy and society, going to industries far beyond software, helping reshape all forms of white-collar cognitive work. And the iceberg index is our metric which allows us to quantify the benefits of human and AI collaborative productivity across many aspects of industries, economies, across the US workforce. Today, it's being used across many US states and Fortune 500 companies to reimagine the future of work. And this isn't just about work. Many of the principles we discover for coordination inside the iceberg sandbox go far beyond. Iceberg systems are now being used around the world for us to prevent pandemics in New Zealand, help manage access to energy in India, and orchestrate supply chains around the world. So we're heading into a new world where millions of AIs and humans will learn to coordinate with each other. So the question I want to leave you with is, how do you imagine building this kind of a society? Because the future of intelligence is not isolated, but coordinated. Thank you.